Good afternoon to all the viewers out there from Body Mind Soul magazine platform. Welcome to Body Mind Soul magazine. This is live here from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I can see a lot of audience are joining in already. I have quite a few hellos and vanakkam from a lot of viewers. Vanakkam to everyone as well. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Body Mind Soul Live Talk number 57. I'm your host, Christina Teng, and Body Mind Soul aims to impact life positively, and we have been doing this since the very last year. Today, we are very excited because we have invited special guest, Dr. T.Selva, to share with us, secrets to staying happy and positive in tough times. Yeah. But before we start, I have quite a few good news to share with everyone. But before that, can I have a hello from everyone around the world? Just let me know where you are watching this live from. And if this is the very first time you know us, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on Body Mind Soul magazine Facebook page, because we have lots of positive contents that can't wait to share with you on a daily basis. I have quite a lot of good day. Hello everyone. Hi, good afternoon. Hi, Susie. Hello. Thank you. Namaste, everyone. Stay safe, stay informed. Yes, and stay positive. Body Mind Soul is here to impact your life positively. And you know what? I am excited to share with you that Body Mind Soul is a quarterly magazine, and we have just released our volume 29. So this is the very first live on the second half of the year 2020. So we have just released Body Mind Soul volume 29, Unrestrained Expansion, and there are quite a fair bit of interesting articles on the insights, ways to manage spiritual depression and anxiety, 7-step heart meditation, healing the feminine energy, you get what you give, which is also specially written by Dr. T.Selva himself, 5-minute Qigong meditation to heal depression and anxiety. So this is what we have prepped, and these are all the highlights. So what you can do is you can read the magazine for free. How? Body Mind Soul aims to reach out to as many people as we can. So what you need to do is just sign up Body Mind Soul community, and you can read the magazine for free. And the best part is signing up is free as well. So entirely, we really wish to reach out to as many people as possible. With our digital magazine content, and the benefits don't just stop here. You also will receive a welcome gift from all of us from Body Mind Soul, a set of 3 audio articles that you can listen to all these positive contents from Body Mind Soul magazine. So I can see quite a lot of hello, namaste from Kiran. Wow, hi. And I have from Brisbane as well. Hi, good afternoon. And there are a lot of good afternoon as well. And you know what? The best part is I must feature myself. I have been manifesting, to have coffee to go with my live talk. And I'm like really excited that I've been sponsored by Brew with Plant, a vegan coffee, to go with the live talk here today with me. So if anyone loves to have a cup of coffee, just check it out. Brew with Plant with me. Very easy to make, and I'll share more details every week on July. So thank you to Brew with Plant. And so what are we here for? I believe all the viewers are very excited to know about what are the secrets to staying happy and positive in tough times with Dr. T.Selva. The best thing about Doctor is, every time we have a live talk, any of the live talk, we will have a meeting with our speaker. So the best part about Doctor is his heart of sharing is so huge, and the wisdom that he has. And when we were going through what should we talk about, he was like saying, recently there's so much of uncertainty, and especially in Malaysia, things are being prolonged, and every time we hear all the negative news, and it kind of like overwhelm us, kind of drain us, and it makes us start to doubt a lot of things around us. I want to hear from the floor. any one of you are having something similar, like how I feel or how you feel, share with us what have you been feeling throughout. So that's why, doctor really love to share ancient secrets to staying happy and positive in this tough time from his own personal experience and his case studies. And those who have known doctor, his heart is really huge to share all the tips, just to help us to move forward in our life. Dr. T.Selva is if for those who don't know who he is, okay, this is the best time, and Body Mind Soul is very honored to have invited him. He was just telling us, it has been a long time he has speak publicly, and it's really our honor. Dr. T.Selva is an award-winning author of the bestseller book Vastu Sastra Guide, which has been translated into 5 different languages. He is also an international speaker and certified trainer on ancient secrets, conscious living, which is something Body Mind Soul always spread about, and science of spirituality. He has been conferred with several awards for his work in the research, development, propagation, and modernization of Vastu Sastra, astrology, and Tantra science worldwide, okay? Among them are Saint Mother Teresa Award, Vastu King 2018 Global Award, and Golden Author of Millennium Award. So, are we all ready to welcome Dr. T.Selva to be on board? If you are ready, it's time to put in the chat and say yes, 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 because I need to have a lot of yeses to bring out our guest out, a very important guest, while he set up his camera. Yeah, okay. So how many yes can I have over here to have Dr. T.Selva himself sharing with us, the secrets to stay happy and to stay positive in our life, especially in this time. Doctor, are you ready? Doctor, just give me a little minute. I think Dr. Cameras is not on. I have a lot of yeses. Yes, over here. Oh my God. There are so many yeses. Thank you, everyone. And you know what? Do us a favor and do your friends a favor. Share this live talk out, because you never know who is needed to hear this directly from Dr. T.Selva himself. Okay, do this to me. All right. This is Christina Thang's version. Warm up your palms. All right. Even though I can't see your face, warm up your palms, and you do the clap like as if we are right in front of you on stage together with you. Okay. And if you send me a lot of heart shape, I also send it back to you and pyong it back to you. So warm up your palms and clap, 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 clap. Let us bring Dr. T.Selva himself, award-winning author and bestseller Vastu Sastra Guidebook, to be on air with us. Hello, Doctor.
Hi, Christina. Thank you for
How
the lovely introduction.
I can see that, a lot of our audience are very, very excited to be with you, Doctor. You can see it's overwhelmed with all the comments that I can't even pull it out. And I wish to also let all the audience know, if you have any question to Doctor, you can also type it in the comment. Doctor, how are you? Seeing all the audience are welcoming you now.
I'm overwhelmed because it's been some time since I gave a public talk, all due to the current health crisis. And thanks to Body, Mind, and Soul for giving me this opportunity to reach out to people, not only in Malaysia, but throughout the world. I think people from London, Australia,
Brisbane.
even Brisbane, okay, and India also joining me in this talk. And many have been waiting for me to share some tips about current situation. How can we ease the situation? Yeah.
Yes. So, Doctor, the honor is on us as well. Thank you for saying yes. And you know what, Doctor, thank you for contributing your article since the beginning of this year, if I'm not wrong, not mistaken. And we have kind of like put up some of your tips from the articles that you have written, and we will flash it out with everyone later as well. So, Doctor, there are a lot of hello to you. Maybe you can also formally say hello or namaste to all the audience over
Hello
here.
and namaste to everyone. Bless you all.
Thank you, thank you. So, doctor, we just go straight to the point. We are here today is to talk about secrets to staying happy and positive in tough times. And
Yeah.
doctor specifically say, you know what, Christina, I'm just gonna throw a little bit of ancient secrets, how to help all the audience here to stay positive and happy in this crisis time. So, doctor, what how can we stay in the vibe? I think I like to use the vibe. A lot of us say positive vibes, right? But how can we stay in this vibe? How can we remain and maintain in this happy positive vibes?
Yeah, it's interesting that you asked me this question at the start itself. It's important before even we dive into how to stay happy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the current situation that not only Malaysia, the whole world is experiencing a challenge from the health crisis of COVID 19. Uh, if you are into the body, mind, and soul or spirit environment and world, you should understand that the universe is trying to send a message to the earth, to
Mm-hmm.
us. What is the message? Why is this happening? It's very sad. After 52 years, Malaysia will be going under curfew at 8 p.m. today. The
Yeah,
last was
yeah.
in
The
1969.
latest announcement, yes.
Yes. So we are all a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. So what?
And you know what, doctor, just to
Yeah,
share with you, just in my family, my mom was like asking, I thought curfew is what I experienced when I was young. My
yeah,
mom is like in the 60s, and
yeah.
during the 1950 something, Malaysia did had,
1969.
yeah, 1969, right?
Yeah,
Malaysia did had curfew before. So in her memory, curfew meant like totally I can't go out, and I can't do anything. She was staying in. That's what she has experienced. She said she was like asking me, is it what is going on with our country? Meaning, is it not safe anymore? So, like, really, doctor, is what you say is it stir up a lot of uncertainty. It stir up a lot of fear, especially to the older generation who had
yeah.
actually went through a curfew before. Doctor, I can't agree more with you.
Yes, but I would like to interpret it as retribution.
Mhm,
Why?
mhm,
Why we all are experiencing this? Because there's something that we have done wrong. It's time
mhm,
for us to, relook at ourselves and find
mhm,
out where. There are a couple of lessons that have surfaced from this crisis. All right.
mhm,
Many of us were ill prepared, I must say. All right.
mm.
First of all, when we go into how to stay happy, first of all, we must see how is our body, mind, and soul, is it prepared? Are we in tune with the five elements of fire, earth, water, ether, and air? These
Mhm,
five elements govern us,
mhm,
anyone, all living creature on this earth. If
mhm.
we are not in harmony with these five elements, definitely there will be imbalance and it will affect our health. All right. And
Wow.
this crisis also has taught us many lessons in terms of, the good friends that we used to have. We shared and cared for many friends in the before the crisis. But during the crisis, these friends, or many of them, have disappeared.
Mm.
Now we realize who are our true friends.
Who are our real friends?
Yes. The third one is we also have realized that we have spent most of our prime times, our daily lives outside our home. And now
Yes.
we are caged like animals in our home and forced to spend time with our family to bond, to create
Well,
relationships.
you know what, doctor? It's a
Yeah.
very interesting way you put it. You just put it, we are forced to
Yes.
create relationship with our family members. I doubt a lot of us are aware
Yeah.
that
We have
we
missed
felt
this.
that way.
We have missed that point, yeah. And now
Mm-hmm.
today we are all rushing to do Zoom calls, daily calls, and so on, yeah. So, which is good, which is good. This is where awakening has taken place.
Mm-hmm.
We also realize that we are not prepared for such long crisis. All right, we only
Yes.
prepared for a short-term crisis, and this is
Mm,
prolonged crisis. And
mm,
not many people are, very ill prepared how to
mm,
handle this crisis. So we need to relook at how we preparedness, in
mm,
case of any kind of situation that comes into our life. All right.
mm, mm, mm.
Also, if you're in the area of spirituality, we always go to the place of worship to pray. But today, all places of worship are closed. So,
Yeah,
what does it mean? Find God within. Yes,
true.
yes, yeah. You find see every human as God. That's why see
Mhm.
God in people. This is how we have been made to realize. This is a very important point that we have missed all this while in our thoughts, in our action, in our sweetness of speech. All this we have lost, and now we are made to realize to reboot our life. Take
Yeah.
this COVID situation as a time to reboot, restart our life.
And
Remember,
you know what? Yes,
sufferings we are
doctor.
going through is not going to be permanent.
Yes.
It will blow away soon.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. Yeah, it's just like what one of our comment over here. COVID teaches us we be human, being a human again. So it's really true. Like it align with what you are sharing, doctor.
yeah.
And we have a lot of viewers here. You know, thank you for having you today. And we have over here. Hello, Doctor T.Selva. I love your articles. Happy to be able to see you finally with heart shape,
Thank you.
doctor.
Thank you.
Have
Thank you. Thank
finally
you.
can see your face. Pew, back to Shiwei as well. Yes, doctor.
Thank you.
So it really I believe we thought everything will end last year,
Yeah.
and unfortunately it is not, and it's getting higher, the numbers. And everyone that I know of, doctor, around 4 o'clock later, everyone will go to Facebook and start searching what's the number today.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that is the new normal for a lot of Malaysians nowadays. Doctor, what is your view over this?
Yeah. You see, I know instead of looking at sunset, we are looking at numbers nowadays. Yeah. Every evening, waiting for the numbers. Well, it's nothing wrong in looking at these numbers that are increasing. But what is the impact of that information on you? That is more important. Can you
Mm,
handle, can you digest these numbers? I would
mm,
rather say you erase that number because the more you try to uh, absorb such information, it develops anxiety, fear, anger, depression, and so on.
mm.
Then you get unconfirmed information from your WhatsApp groups and various sources. Today, we are overloaded with information.
Yeah.
And this unverified information again further disturbs your emotions, your mood.
Mm, mm,
And that itself is a great impact. Not many can control this information flow, know how to digest this, what to take, what not to take. And because this, I put it as unconfirmed information is so overwhelming, we are drowned with it. And that affects our happiness. And this is very important. So you need to cut off, switch
how
off, disconnect to reconnect. I think there are more goodness in this. The crisis has taught us many good lessons. Look at the good and positive side. Family relationship, all right? Going back to the nature, yeah? Develop some skills. How do you tune yourself to being staying happy, for instance?
mm,
One of the simple thing is I like to guide you is writing positive affirmations. It's very
okay.
simple. All right. I'm strong. I'm confident. I will make it. I will pull through. Write such messages in bold letters, print them out, place them in your bedroom, on your dressing, even in your bath, or even in your kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, these affirmations are very powerful. When you print them out, you read them, and there are two times you need to read them every day. One is before you go to bed. Read
Okay.
them a few times. Why? It registers in your mind, and when you go to sleep, it manifests in your dream. All right? The next day, when you wake up, again, you read that message that whatever you put up, no, I'm strong, I'm confident, I can do it. Children were sitting for examinations, whatever. That carries on. These positive affirmations will continue. I like to share one experience with a grand lady I met
Mm-hmm.
several years ago in an office. I was very amused and also taken up by her. She wrote the word, I will survive, just in a room, an office room, and pin it up
Mm-hmm.
on the wall. So when I
Okay.
went and had a chat with her, first thing I observed that I asked her, hey, what is that word? Why you put up, I will survive? And she was telling me
Exactly.
she was going through a difficult relationship with a
I see.
boyfriend, and she
Mm-hmm.
felt that that slogan on the wall will pull her through, and really enough, and she went through. I had another minister when I visited in Malaysia. What he had on the backdrop of his office was only one word: patience. All right, patience, just
Wow.
bold and written there. Then I asked him, why do you put up this slogan of
Why
patience? He
that
said,
one word?
yeah, that one word is so powerful. In everything you do, you require patience. Wow, that's very powerful. In fact, what I did, I copied it, and in fact, it's hanging in my house right now. The word patience.
Doctor, can I just go dive in a little deeper about the
Sure.
word patient when you
Yeah,
talk about affirmation? So there are two parts, two questions that I have, Doctor.
sure.
And also to all the audience, if you have any question, please feel free to write it. And whenever time permit, I will just pull it out, and you never know whether your question will be selected and answered directly from Dr. Selva, T.Selva. So, Doctor, two questions I have.
Yeah.
How come affirmation will work for us, which you have kind of addressed it? I mean, you share with us because it remind us on a daily basis. So like morning when you wake up, you open up your eyes, the first word, it kind of set the tone for yourself and the entire day. And
Correct.
before you sleep, you look at the affirmation. It also
Yes.
gives you some kind of feeling before you go to bed, and then you have a good dream and sweet dream on that at the night. But doctor, the word patience, which you have copy and paste in your own house, how has it been helping you on your own personal experience? Why patient?
Patience is so powerful, actually, if you require for every aspect in whatever we do.
Mm,
Many of us are rushing towards to achieve certain goals in our lives. And when we don't achieve them, we get disappointed, depressed, hurt. And I think patience, in life, you only get what you deserve and not what you desire. Our desires are unbelievable. All right. So I think when we come to a roadblock in our life and we do not get whatever we think that we should get,
mm,
I think patience will help. It doesn't matter. It's maybe slow the process, but at least you'll achieve it in matter of time.
mm.
But I think that minister's message was very strong, and I picked up that particular slogan for me. I felt that was very important for me in whatever I do. Have a lot of patience because
Mm.
that will take you places. Actually, no need to rush. Yeah, remember that.
And I believe, doctor, when you're saying patience, it also means that while having that patience, it doesn't mean that you don't do anything. It means that you still take action, do your very best, but have patience with the outcome, and not wanting to control the outcome. Is that what is it? Do
Yeah,
you agree with this?
yeah, I agree, but that's your perspective is correct.
Yes.
But it's
Yes.
important that we exercise patience because sometimes we tend to rush into things. We look at others, our neighbors or your
Mm-hmm.
colleagues who have been promoted, or some are progressing in a different speed. Doesn't matter.
Mm,
Like, remember that slogan that you only get what you deserve and not what you desire. This is what life is all about. If you can write that as a slogan and pin it up, I think you'll be very contented with life. Is because
wow.
when you don't have patience, you develop greed, and there is no end to this. And you start
Mm,
yearning for more and more. How much is enough? How much will
mm,
you reach? What is your limit? Yeah, if you want to buy a car, what car? Then you want to buy a house, how big the house is. But today you realize that this health crisis have taught us a lesson. Money is no longer important. No matter
yeah.
how much you have it, it's no longer. Because money is basically a mean, but it's not the goal. All right? So what we realize, health is so important.
Mm,
We have abused our health, the way we live, our lifestyle, lack of sleep. uh,
mm.
our diet we didn't observe today. Many of us have become a home cook, the specialists in the home because of this 1.5 year period. Many of us can cook well also. So
Yes, true.
these are all lessons we have picked up and we have learned, and it's important that when we manifest with these affirmations, because the affirmations are basically like you're driving on the road, they are milestones. So you
Mm,
know your level, your destination is leading you to your destination. So that's why I said you have your affirmation written. You only need to write about 3 affirmations. Don't need to write 10, 5, just a few.
it doesn't work that way when
Doesn't
you have
work.
too many. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, the energy will not realize which one that's your priority. Like me, I only have one. You can have two or maximum three. Yeah,
Mm,
children can do this. Your children, you need to educate children the importance of this. So that acts as a reminder.
mm,
Why I'm saying this is so important, simply because when we wake up, the moment we step out of our house, go to work or even at school, we are bombarded and influenced by all kind of informations which are almost negative all the time. In
mm.
current period, it's even worse. There's nothing people ask anything that is uplifting you. The moment
Yes.
first thing they ask you today is nothing, not even good evening, good morning. Have you taken your jab? What jab is next? What's your vaccine? So this
Oh
is the
my God,
conversation.
that is so true, doctor. That is so true.
We've forgotten to wish people, greetings. Today we're asking what's your vaccine. Next, what's the type of vaccine, and then the conversation go towards another direction, which is not pleasant again. Yeah. So
Mm,
there's a lot of confusion and so on. So we need to wipe them out, and we can't avoid these things. These will continue to come before us, but we need
mm,
to reset our own button and
mm,
go back to be focused and visualize what we want in our lives. Yeah, it's just important because when you visualize, you're trying to embrace change because you want your own change. Change starts within you. You cannot change what is outside because we cannot control what is happening outside our home, but you can control what is within you, within your family, the immediate family. And this is where the peace is very important. This I always remind people: be peace with yourself. When
be
you are in
peace.
peace with yourself, you are basically like a router. When you're at peace with yourself, you vibrate that energy of peace with the people around you.
Mm,
Then, of course, everyone will enjoy that peace. So today, the problems in our lives is because we are not, individuals are not in peace. We are all confused, worried, sad, and I don't blame because of the situation is such. But the situation is outside you. But what is within you, you can control. You can control. It's,
mm,
it's not. It's difficult to control. Yeah. And then people were saying that, hey, look, this is very difficult period. In whatever situations in life happens to you, remember, you don't have to close the book. You just have to turn the chapter.
wow.
Yeah, that's all. Then you start the new start again. Our
Wow.
life, basically, we start every day with a blank page. Remember, every day when you wake up is a blank page.
Mm.
It all depends on you, how you want to color it.
But doctor,
Yeah.
you say such a profound sentence just now. You don't have to close the book. You just need to turn the chapter or turn the page. But doctor, the question is how?
See, in the ancient secrets, there are
Yes.
many methods. Lah. I can talk about what the textbook says. I had this opportunity to study directly under the 14th Dalai Lama in
Mm-hmm.
Dharamsala, his monastery. And he
Mm-hmm.
was teaching the art of happy living
Mm-hmm.
from the teachings of Lord Buddha.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked up a couple of very profound messages from him. Uh, Even before you go into practicing the affirmation, the visualizations, and the dreams that you want to achieve in life, you need to prepare your body, mind, and spirit first. Because you are basically the product of the tool that you need to be ready. So basically, when you're ready, only then you can absorb whatever I'm showing to share with you right now. Because our thoughts are often disturbed with so many messages that coming. We have to change our thoughts. Always remember, stay positive is difficult, because our mind has been always bombarded with so many kind of information. So this is where the affirmation, again, I'm going back to the affirmation, is to put up this affirmation, whatever messages that you want to put up, to constantly remind you and stay focused that you need to reach your goal. This is the path that I want to take. And that is very vital to achieve. As for your
Mhm.
body, mind, and soul, I want to teach some simple secrets right now to my viewers. If you can do it, it's all within your reach and it's not inexpensive, I would say. If you're feeling very negative in this current moment, which is true, many of us are, I don't deny. I
Mhm.
know, I know today evening that the numbers you see again is going up. Again, you get disturbed again. Okay, you need to control your mind and your body. Okay, go out, buy 7 type of flowers. All right.
Okay, we can't go out. We can order from delivery.
Yeah, yeah, but right now you can get it from the florist. 7 types of flowers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, out of the 7 types, I give you 5 choices of your own, whether roses, chrysanthemum, whatever. But there are 2 type of flowers that you must include in the 7 is frangipani and jasmine.
Okay,
Right?
frangipani and
Frangi,
jasmine.
yeah,
Very
frangipani and
beautiful
jasmine.
fragrance. Yeah.
Yeah, you collect all these 7 type of flowers, soak it in your bathtub if you have one. If you don't have a bathtub, soak it in a tub or in a pail of water
Mm-hmm.
for an hour. All right? Or you can keep it overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Next morning when you wake up, you shower with that flower bath I'm saying. That 7
Ah,
types of flowers are very powerful to remove your impurities, your negative energy from your body. And that will prepare you. Your body is prepared to absorb the new energy that is infused and removed from your body.
flower
Yeah,
bath.
yeah, they call it the flower bath. Yeah,
So to all the viewers, quick recap: 7 flowers. All right, 5 of your own choices. 2 must-have is frangipani and
frangipani and jasmine.
jasmine.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
all
That's
right.
where
So,
our
yeah,
admin flash it out over here. Soak the flowers overnight and take the
yes,
bath with it the next day.
correct. Another tip I want to share with you. I think this is very important. You love the tips that I'm going to share with you because very important. There are people who are suffering with a lot of stress problems
Yes.
in their life,
Yes.
and they don't know who to speak to because
Mm.
they're unable to find the right type of people. Maybe they don't trust, or the problem is so private, okay,
Mm.
that you cannot disclose. Look,
Mm.
there's somebody waiting for you. Who is that? Simple. Buy a bird. Remember, bird.
Okay.
I'm taking any type of bird, but I'm buying the cheapest bird, the sparrow. Of course, you want to buy a parrot or any other type of bird. Just one bird. Buy the bird, take it to your favorite park nearby your house, hold the bird, tell all the problems that you are having in your life to the
Mm-hmm.
bird and
Mm-hmm.
free the bird. I can
Oh.
assure you something, instantly you'll feel the relief. Okay?
Oh, wow.
This is what we call the bird therapy. Practice very ancient, thousands of years ago. Is still
Mm.
today is practiced. Currently, it's practiced not only for issues of problems, but the birds are basically messengers of our thoughts and actions, you see. So normally birds are released on your birthday. It's a very good activity to do. So if you're
Mm.
born on, say, on the 1st of, today is the 3rd of July, you release 3 birds. If you're born on the 30th of July, 30 birds you have to free. Yeah.
I'm in the middle. I'm the 15.
Yeah, then 15 birds. Yeah, you just go and get it. On your birthday, you release. That's a very good activity to do on your birthday. But I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about those who have issues and problems. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Do that, and you find some immediate solace, immediate relief in that. If that activity is still not good enough, okay, again, another option of another activity. Whatever problems that you're experiencing right now, whether financial, health, take a piece of white paper, use a black ink,
Mm-hmm.
write it down privately,
Mm-hmm.
fold the paper, take it outside your house, outside your compound of your house,
Mm-hmm.
and burn the paper.
If they are staying at a condo balcony,
Yeah,
is
the
that okay?
regular part. As long as not done within the property. It means not within your house. Just go outside your compound, your park, or on the roadside outside your house, and you just have to burn the paper.
Mm.
The messenger to the creator is only by fire. So that's why you execute with
Mm.
fire. Your message will be sent and
Mm.
will be resolved. Please, when I'm sharing these tips, I like to appeal to everyone. Please do it with faith and respect. Do not laugh at these things. These are very serious subject matters in the ancient texts found in the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to do it with faith. If you don't want to do it, please don't do it. You don't share with people who are not like-minded. They may make fun of it. This is very
Mm-hmm.
risky and dangerous, I would say. So
Mm-hmm.
be
Mm-hmm.
careful when you share these thoughts. Yeah.
And I believe, doctor, all these tips that you are sharing, it
Yeah.
has nothing to do with religious. It's
Nothing.
just an ancient wisdom that was passed on a few thousand years ago. So you
Correct.
have taught us about, in Bahasa we call it mandi bunga over here. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Prem was sharing like mandi bunga, the flower bath, and then you talk about buying a bird and free the bird. And you also share with us, it's also a good act to free the bird according to the number, the date that you're born.
Correct.
That one is a different occasion. But as for of now, if you have any troubles or any thoughts that is bothering you, you can speak to the bird and free it. It's like freeing your trouble to the air and just
Correct.
surrendering it up, right? And the last one
Exactly.
is have a blank paper with black ink, write it down and
Yeah.
burn it, yeah, with sincerity, and
Yes.
and deem it as a
Outside.
sacred act. Deem it as
Yeah.
a sacred act, yeah, with respect and honor as well. Doctor, since you are
Yeah.
talking about, doctor, sorry, do you have more tips?
Yeah. Let me share one more if you want.
Yes, please.
Why not? Yeah. This one is again very simple. It's within your property. You can do it today also. Huh? Or
Mm-hmm.
you can choose whenever you're comfortable. If you're under stress, too much of negative force, you feel very down, very dull. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Take an egg. Here's an egg. I'm sure
Okay.
all of us have one egg. Okay. Take an egg, roll the egg anti-clockwise all over your body.
Sorry, doctor, a
Yeah.
very quick question.
Yes.
Boiled egg or raw egg?
No, just raw egg.
Okay.
You'll have it in your refrigerator. Every house will have an egg, I believe. So
Yes.
take one egg, just run it from your head, go anti-clockwise, not clockwise, yeah?
Okay.
Anti-clockwise 3 times, and
Just
then
on top of the head.
yeah, no, on top of the feet, roll it. I'm saying roll it from your head. You go down to your
Oh, the
hand,
entire body.
entire body go to your feet,
Mm-hmm.
your stomach, all the regions, three
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
times, and then you take it again outside your house. That means it can be on the road, away as far as away from the house, and throw it and smash it on the road. All right.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, you'll find immediate relief. Or if you're really feeling very stressed, also simple exercise. Take 2 eggs. Yeah, this time take 2 eggs. What you take use the 2 eggs for? You lie down on your bed and place them on your eyes for 20 to 30 minutes. Just relax.
Oh,
Don't
just
do
leave it
anything.
on our
On your eyes.
eyeball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on your eyes.
okay, on top of eyes.
Just like an iPad, you just put it on your eyes for 20 to 30 minutes. You will
Uh-huh.
find tremendous relief, I can tell you. You'll find that whatever energy of stress that you have, it's been absorbed by the eggs. This is the egg therapy, In the ancient times, they
Ah.
used to use this therapy. And once you've done, again, after 30 minutes, take it outside your property, far away, smash it on the roadside, away from your home. Yeah, these are
Mm.
simple therapies. There are actually I have a collection, a few thousand of these ancient secrets. I only can share what is appropriate for the current moment. The issues that our people are having currently is negative energies we're talking about,
Mm.
is
Mm.
governing us, and we are looking for methods.
Mm.
One of the reasons why I took up these ancient sciences is simply because modern science has failed to bring the desired results to mankind. People are
Mm-hmm.
seeking
Mm-hmm.
home remedies, ancient remedies to seek for answers and seek for remedies in terms of health and many other issues.
Mm.
And
Mm.
these ancient remedies are time tested. You can
Yes.
practice it. You don't have to
I see.
consume. All nothing is to do with consume. But the only secret is you need to do with respect. Faith.
Yes.
It's very vital. That's what
Mhm.
it's all about in body, mind, and spirit, and your soul.
Okay.
And this
Doctor,
message.
there's a question over here. What is the effective wordings to write affirmations? She put in a comment, example. I am happy and grateful for blah blah blah. Is this correct? I believe that's what she was trying to ask. Is that what is affirmations all about?
Right. Try not the sentence to be too long.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Probably she want to write and say thank you, thank you, thank you for the, and show appreciation. This is very vital. People take
Mm-hmm.
life for granted. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
take appreciation is very easy when you wake up in the morning. When you sit on your bed, the first thing is to say appreciation that you got your breath, your breathing. Breath is
Yes.
very important. So
Yes.
thanking the universe and the creator. Thank you that you can breathe. All right. Sit down
Mm-hmm.
just a minute or two on your bed, relax. And the first thing you need to see when you wake up is go and look at the mirror and look at your face, your own face, smile.
Mm-hmm.
Smile at your
Wow.
own face. The mirror is the only friend you have who doesn't lie, because when you laugh, it laughs with you. When you cry, it'll cry with you. So mirror is very
Wow.
powerful. It magnifies whatever you see. So it's important again. You just have to do that. Do this every day morning. Try tomorrow morning. You will
Mm,
find the difference. The energy levels changes.
mm, mm,
Simple
mm,
exercise.
mm.
Everything that I've shared with you so far is all within us.
Mm-hmm.
You have it in your home. You can do
Yes.
it. Yeah.
And it's I would say it's everything around us, and we can attain it easily, we can get it easily. So for all the viewers who are just joined us, welcome to Body Mind Soul Life Talk number 57. And today we are very happy to have Dr. T.Selva to share with us secrets to staying happy and positive in tough time. And do if this is your first time coming in, follow us on Body Mind Soul magazine page, or subscribe to our YouTube channels. At the same time, share out this live talk, because you really never know who you will be touching as well. And Doctor, just now you touched base a little bit about, when you talk about the bird therapy, the flower bath, and also the burning, writing paper affirmations, you mentioned a few times, about problems. Yeah, because I believe there are a lot of us are going through problems as well. And one of the thing that keep on looping in my mind is, you see, we can address problems after a problem, but problem kind of never stop. New one will always surface. Can we understand why is it so? And is there a day that we will be free from problem, doctor?
Actually, you should be thankful to problems. Problems come before us to know more about life. And no problem is permanent. Problems will come. This is one of the biggest problems that we are seeing globally right now is the health crisis. If that crisis was not there, you will have individual problems within you, within your environment.
Mm,
Problems will be continued with that. That is cycle of life, process of life. There is no one is free from problems. It's
mm,
impossible. You can be free from problems. But you should remember to take problem as an opportunity. See,
wow.
problems create opportunities. There's so many types of opportunities. Today, the problems are created in all over the world. New job creations, although people are losing jobs, there are new job creations. Creativity have developed, ideas have developed, you know, people are now doing home business, all these opportunities which were lacking confidence before, now they all have developed, become more bold and brave. So
Mm.
don't run away from problems. Face your problems without fear. Yeah, face it.
Face the problems without fear.
Yeah, you must not face it. Don't worry about problems. Welcome the problems. No problem. Welcome your problems, because you should not worry over your problems. Do not entertain worries and should not worry about problems. Because see every problem that comes before you as an opportunity. What does the message is here? Like how I
Mm,
interpreted the message from the health crisis, what the
mm,
universe is telling us. So every problem is telling you a message, giving you a message. Yeah. So coming back again to your body, mind, and spirit, it's more important that you Prepare yourself, you mentally, your physical health, and internally. You must be in peace. Remember, when you are in peace, problems
mm.
do not come to you. You have already developed a shield around you. Protective shield, the invisible shield, is so powerful that no problems will come close to you. You can move away the problems, and you can lead a much more pleasant, peaceful life, I would say.
It's
And
really
some,
like what you have written, doctor, in one
yeah,
of our article on Body Mind Soul magazine, like say yes to new adventures or say yes to the change. A lot of times we see changes as a problem, doctor. I mean,
yeah,
for me personally, when I have some new changes, and you feel so uncomfortable, the first reaction is, oh my God, why this problem come to me? But when we read about your tips that you share on magazine, it's like saying yes to everything with feeling with joy inside us, and we just instantly shift our perspective. Doctor, this is really profound.
yeah.
Just a
You need to
simple
embrace. You
simple
need to
act.
embrace the issues. You should not withdraw or run away or worry
Mm,
or you know get disturbed by it. Study it.
mm,
Maybe re-examine the whole issue. Why is it happening to me? Yeah, and live a decent life. Very important. And stop yearning for more and more. And that's when the problem comes in. When you yearn for more and more, you have great expectations in life. You remember, you live without expectations. You just do your service to mankind. You do your work. You do take care of your family, and do it without expectations. Sometimes you will not receive appreciations from anyone. Doesn't matter, but do it with good faith. This is vital again. Many of us have forgotten the basics of living in our lives because greed, because of the our modernizations, because of our latest computer, our gadgets, we are connected with information overload. A lot of things have polluted and clouded our clear mind of thinking. So it's
mm, mm.
important that we have to disconnect to reconnect. I think you need to. What I mean by disconnect to reconnect is disconnect from these gadgets, reconnect to earth energies. One simple exercise
Yes,
every
doc.
morning when you wake up. Please, when you go out to your house, out of your house, go to your park
Mhm.
maybe. I give you park is the nearest to your house, or in fact in your garden. If you have a grass pitch, please walk barefoot on earth. When did you ever walk barefoot on earth? I could tell you, many of us have forgotten, maybe years. When did your soul actually touch the grounds of a grass patch? We are on cement, marble floor, wooden floor, parquet flooring, shoes, socks. It's
Sleepers.
important. Slippers. It's important that we connect ourselves with earth energies. It's so powerful in the morning that it can remove all our negative energy on our body and recharge our body with earth energies, pure natural properties into our body. Please do that. It's all within us. It's just not, we're not, I want you to get back to get connected to nature.
Go back to basic, right, doctor? Is that what
Yes.
you meant?
Yeah.
Just go back to basic. But doctor,
Yeah.
will this help for those I'm just asking different scenarios so that we can help
Sure. Sure.
different situation of different group that are facing. So what if you ask us to re-examine all our negative thoughts, disconnect and reconnect, but what if the negative thoughts just keep on looping in? How can we jump out from this
Yeah.
and
Then
stay happy?
you need to identify what is the repeat negative thought that is coming into your play in you.
Mm,
Remember, I like to cite one simple example.
mm,
Most of my viewers, I believe they're married, they have responsibilities,
mm.
husband, wife, children, whether you're a CEO. Remember something. I always like to cite this with the sun. Every morning, the sun rises about 6:45. It does not care whether there is a death, there is a wedding, that someone is sick, or whether you're sad or happy. It rises up to provide light to everyone.
Mm.
You be the sun. That's what I'm saying. You have to rise up every morning because your children, your spouse, your bosses, your colleagues, everyone is waiting for that light. So if you can think like and
Wow.
behave like the sun, there won't be any problems. Remember this. Whatever
Mm,
problems will be wiped away because you know your responsibility. Next morning, I have to wake up because there are
mm.
so many people waiting for me. Yes. So be the sun. Practice this. Then only you
Wow.
can wipe away your problems.
I've never thought of being the sun in this way, though, doctor.
Yeah.
This is, I just can't stop smiling when you are painting the picture. It
Yeah.
just instantly uplift us, no
Yes.
matter what we are facing. Just remember the sunrise, the
Yes.
sunset, and the
Yes.
moon rise after that.
Yes.
So if we allow ourselves to just be like the sun, how the sun has nurtured us,
Correct.
give us whatever that we need, and the plants needed the sun to produce more oxygen on earth, right? So be the sun is really like being that person that shine and share the
Correct.
joy, and you can't give when you don't have it, you can
Yes.
only give when you have it. So when you think of that, it instantly, I mean, for me personally, doctor, just
Yeah.
by your sharing, I instantly just feel uplifted right away. So I hope
Because
this will also help to those who are constantly in the loop. We really hope that this can be helpful. Doctor, anything that you want to add on?
yeah, because I like to share, you're coming back to the sun again, because
Mm,
why I use it as an example, so that
mm,
you know that early morning you have to wake up. You just cannot oversleep. You want to sleep longer. You got your duties. You have to wake up. You have to wake up the children, send them to school, whatever activity. You got to go to work. Everything, clock ticks, you see. So
mm,
remember, this is very simple. This I learned during my journey, learning from these great spiritual masters, a simple anecdotes like this to
mm.
keep you hold on to, give you the direction, and do it. And I'm sure you'll find a definite better direction in this current calamity that we all are experiencing right now. Because remember, problems will never be permanent, and no good times and bad times. Our life is like, like a bicycle. When you cycle, you always have to maintain the balance. So
Mm.
remember, you need to cycle with the balance so you get to the right destination. So in short, you have to practice. Problems are part of life. Actually, problems shouldn't be seen as an issue in life, because it's an opportunity.
For
Re-examine.
growth.
Yes.
But
Re-examine, have a discussion.
Doctor, we have a question. I would say
Yeah.
this is a question, even though it's a statement.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir. Also, Karmik, where are you watching this live? Because it's afternoon over here in Malaysia. I believe maybe you're watching it from London. So, a statement over here, doctor. Sometimes, after a long time being the sun, you will eventually get tired and worn out. So, doctor, so this is the time we kind of like go back to the question: how can we maintain in this
Remember,
vibe?
I'm saying the question was correct. You
Mhm.
cannot be the sun 24 hours. The sun sets also, no? You also
And let
need
the
to
moon
rest.
rise.
Yes. So I'm not asking you to be 24 hours. Yeah.
Mm,
Sunrise and sunset. You just do your activity accordingly. You don't have to
mm,
stretch yourself. All right.
mm,
You give your best in sincerity and purity. And remember,
mm.
in anything that you do in your life, don't have doubt. Doubt is another danger.
Okay.
Do it with surrender. Believe in it, in what you're doing. Affirm it and execute it. When you moment you have developed doubt, then you have to rethink, and that will disturb your energy. Focus on whatever you want to achieve, including your affirmations that you have written. Yeah.
Doctor, it's just so beautifully that you have just said, I'm not asking you to be the sun 24 hours. Remember, sun also sunset as well. Because you
Yes.
see, a lot of us are so obsessed. I would use the word obsessed of being positive. Some of us, they For instance, myself, I went through a phase that I can't be negative. I'm on a platform that talk about impacting life positively. How can a host be negative? That's not who we are. That's not what we do. So it becomes like an obsession that I have to, and I must be 24/7 in that positive vibe. So I don't allow myself to experience or process any negative emotions. But you know what, doctor, you have just said so beautifully where sun also sad as well. you
Yes,
you can allow yourself to take a break, don't push yourself too far, but just making sure that when sunrise you give your very best.
correct. But if
Wow.
you're saying that it's still you're disturbed, because you cannot handle it, simple. Time out, go on a break, meaning go into silence. When you go into silence, I don't want to say meditation. Meditation, there's so many types. Just sit
Mm,
down in your favorite private spot in your house or even in your office. Just
mm.
go into silence, blank your mind, and you'll find answers. Your inner voice giving you the answers to the issues that you're experiencing. And that voice is very powerful. You don't need
Wow.
any advisors. Silence. We have forgotten to be in silent.
Be
I
silent
learned
and ask ourselves.
Yes, I learned this particular technique from a great master called Mother
Mm-hmm,
Mira. She
mm-hmm,
resides in Switzerland. I did
mm-hmm,
visit her there, and she propagated the science of silence. It's so important to be silent, and I'm very happy to tell you that tonight at 8 p.m. onwards, there will be complete silence because of curfew. I'm so happy because it'll be so nice. No motorized vehicle on the road.
uh-huh.
Everybody will be indoors sleeping probably. Wonderful. We are looking for that silence which we have forgotten. The
Mm,
only place in the world that practices the importance of silence is Bali. I'll share with you this secret.
mm.
Every year, Bali, in the month of March,
Oh yeah.
have a celebration called Hari Napi. We call it
Yes,
Silent Day.
yes,
I go
yes.
there every year, annually, to celebrate there. Simple. On that particular day, normally the last one was on March 25th, whole of Bali, the over a million people, shut down. Their old airports are shut down, seaports are shut down, restaurants. Everyone stay indoor for 24 hours. No electricity. You cannot cook. Everything is stopped. Everyone should observe silence. And this wonderful experience, I had this experience several times when I
Mm.
rushed to Bali for that celebration. I still remember when I land in the airport, people are rushing out, want to get away
Yeah,
from the
because
island.
yes.
I'm the only one running into the island, but no tourist wants to be there. But I'm here pleading down to be there and had one of the most wonderful, awesome experience the next morning in that silence. I did not talk to anyone. I did not
Mm-hmm,
communicate with anyone for 24 hours. No internet. Everything was cut off.
mm-hmm.
And when I woke up, the grass was much greener. There were a lot of
Wow.
birds. The sunrise was very unusual. There was a message from the sunrise and including the sunset. There was a
Mm-hmm,
message that was trying to communicate with me. I
mm-hmm,
felt much better. My body, my spirit, my mind was very clear,
mm-hmm,
very light.
mm-hmm.
And it's so wonderful. You should experience it actually. For those who want to do, when the borders are open, remember, go for Silent Day celebrations. It's a very
And I
great.
think And I think, instead of focusing on the numbers, nothing wrong with focusing on the numbers, but give yourself, while what is going through, which we can't control at this point of
Yeah,
time, the issue or the situation outside we can't control, like what you have said, doctor, in the very beginning, we can control the inside. Take this opportunity to, if you can't do it 24 hours, for some of the viewers who are very new to this concept, do it for 3 hours and not talking, and just be in your own
correct.
space. No video, no mobile phone, no internet, and just sit in that corner. Maybe you can sip a cup of coffee, and just be with yourself for that 3 hours. And then from the 3 hours you can stretch it longer. Yeah, I myself, doctor, love silent, I would say, silent contemplation is really contemplating situations, emotions that's going inside me, and I love it. And even during MCO where I'm confined at home. I have my siblings, my parents. I told my parents, especially mother. Mother loves to talk to daughter a lot of times. So I told my mom, Ma, today I'm not going to talk. So I'm just going to be in my room. I'll eat when I need to eat, and I'll refill my water when I need to refill my water. I just need that space. And I just be honest with my mother. And I'm happy that my family respect that as well. So it was really wonderful, Doctor, you really bring it up very nicely. A
Yeah.
different way of what looking at the curfew is, hey, you have like 3 hours before your sleep to just go silent.
Time for reflection. Actually, silence basically reflection of the day,
Mm-hmm.
reflection of your life,
Mm-hmm.
what you did, what's the direction you're going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, please stop regretting about your past. Don't worry about the future. Live in the present. This is
Wow.
very vital because
Yeah.
most of us are worried about what's going to be the future. You got no control over the future, but you got control of tomorrow and today. At least you can prepare something. So live in
Yeah.
the present is more important.
And you can control the moment right now.
Yes. Yeah,
Right.
but if
Yeah.
you want to go beyond, for those viewers, I'm sure will ask me this question about what does the astrological aspect of the current situation globally
Yes.
about COVID-19. Or
Mm-hmm.
astrologically, currently the planets are not in favorable position. This forecast shows that this situation will ease very slowly. It'll take until June next year. So that
Mm-hmm.
you can expect that no travels, things will ease. Things will
Mm-hmm.
never not going to be like this forever, but will ease. Well, it'll take easily another 10 months, I would say. Based on that,
Mm-hmm.
after that, things
Mm-hmm.
will improve.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
while another 10 months is basically, I look at it very positively. The 10 months is time to prepare. What are your plans for the next, coming up? What are you going to do?
Or look at it in a different way, Doctor. Like, what is the growth that you want to prepare yourself during this
Correct.
10 months?
Yeah.
Because, like what you have shared at the very beginning, nothing is permanent.
Yes.
Things will change. It's just the time frame. While roughly, from the astrology logical point, Dr. Selva have shared with us, it will be about 10 months. So, what is the 10 months that you can use to invest in yourself? And be a better version of yourself, of ourselves. Perhaps that can be another way of looking at it also, Doctor. But Doctor, we have quite some viewer over here. Haha, that's funny. So sunset is when we recharge and give ourselves some time to rejuvenate so we can shine again the next day. Yes, I think Doctor have kind of
Yes.
elaborated it just now. And we
Yes.
have over here, Doctor, can you share with us the right way to write our affirmation? Is it each affirmation needs to write 60 times daily? I think what Doctor was sharing just now was to write it out or print it out and put it on a obvious spot where you can see it when you open up your eyes. Is that correct, Doctor?
Yes. Also, you can write the affirmation because sometimes you
Mm-hmm.
just hang it up there. When you're free in your office or in your work or at home, you can write the same affirmation that you put up on your wall.
Mm-hmm.
Use a red pen, white sheet of paper. You can write it a dozen times or more than that. All
Mm-hmm.
right. You can write and continue writing it because when you write, you are further affirming the energy to
Mm,
manifest. Yeah.
With the red pen to write
Yeah,
the
use a red
affirmations.
pen because the
Okay.
power of red is energy. Yeah. If you want to get rid of something, use a black ink. You want to
Ah,
attract something, use a red ink.
okay. So to all
Yeah.
the audience, take this. It's very important. You want to get rid of something, use the black ink, burn it outside of your house compound after return. And if you want to attract something, write it in red ink.
Correct.
Oh wow, that's simple things, simple things that can keep us, staying in this vibe of happiness as well as positive. And I know this live talk is
Correct.
an hour, but I feel like the audience are still ready to stay. So, Doctor, are you free to share a little bit more longer than an hour?
No problem. But I'll share one more tip.
Yes.
If everything fails, you go seeking for happiness. I've tried this various therapies and so on. Very simple.
Mm.
We are born to be happy. It's our birthright to be happy. But it
Wow.
has been robbed because of the environment that we are in, the influence of this negative information that we are absorbing and is affecting us. One simple thing. If you are down today, go and find a child, a baby. Play with a child. The child is the best therapeutic tool, I would say, because the
Mm-hmm.
child doesn't know whether it's covert or anything. It will smile,
Yes.
it will laugh, play with the child. In fact, I always value this activity. I have my children, I'm very indebted to them. I spend every day talking to them, whether
Mm-hmm.
they are near or far. And also, I have my own favorite niece who's 7 years old. I believe she's listening and watching this view. Her name is Rashika, also a great inspirer because I enjoy being with her simply because there's no problem for her. She doesn't talk
Mm.
any problems with me. If you go and engage with an adult, they'll tell you what's a vaccine, and beyond that, they'll go. So right now, I don't want to hear about anything about COVID. I love to play with a baby, and children
Mm.
are wonderful therapeutic experience you can have by
Mm.
freeing your problems, erasing your mind, and maybe even rebooting your life. And they can inspire you.
Doctor, it's so right that you share this, because I remember we had a TCM doctor from Australia in our past live talk, and she went through a very 2 years depression, non-functionable depression. So one of the things that she shared, that changed her life was, her friend's 2 years old daughter. Every
Correct?
time when she play with her friend's daughter, that little girl, she was 2 years old, and she said, you know what, the little girl, all she wants was just play snake with me, the board game, the
Yes.
snake board game, and she will not judge me, and she will not think that something is wrong with me, and she will laugh when she wants to laugh, and when she will cry when she wants to cry. She inspire me that I can be who I am. If I want to laugh, I can laugh. If I need to cry, I can cry. And the
Yes.
more she play with the girl, the more she heal. And yeah,
Correct.
so doctor, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Children are pure in their
Yes.
purest form. They really don't know, they don't care whether there's a problem or not in the world, because they don't see it as a problem, perhaps. Yeah. And they're so pure with their laughter, because they smile from their heart and they laugh from their heart. So that is such an inspiring things that you shared as well. And we have over here, apart from baby, it can be your pet too. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Thank you,
Why
thank
not?
you so much. Right.
Do anything that makes you happy. Yeah. Make it very
Mm.
simple. Yeah. Make whatever you do, if you think that eating an ice cream makes you happy and eases all your negative thoughts, and go ahead, have an ice cream.
Wow.
Have an activity. It can be one single activity. Yeah, for me, it's a child. For you, it can be different, pet, anything it is. Yeah.
Mm.
So there's nothing wrong, whatever activity you have, but make sure it's genuine, it's pure,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it's free. So
Mm-hmm. Thank you, doctor. Thank you so much.
thank you.
There are so many tips that you have shared. And for all those who have just joined us, Body Mind Soul Live Talk is always available on our Facebook page, Body Mind Soul Magazine, as well as on our YouTube channel, Body Mind Soul Magazine as well. And you can share this out after the live. It's always remain there as a video on demand to playback for yourself. And if you miss any of the tips that Doctor has shared along the entire hour, always can replay and write it down again in your notebook so that you can practice it. The main thing, I believe, doctor, is whatever tips that anyone shared, the main thing is up to the audience or up to you and I whether we want to try it. Whether
Correct.
we are open to give it a try, and with open heart and open mind and with respect, do whatever that helps you, whatever that you resonates with. Doctor, what is the last takeaway before we end the live talk? What is your last takeaway to all the audience about staying happy, and with the secrets to stay happy and positive in tough times?
Yeah, I've shared several therapies,
Mm.
methods, or even rituals that you can
Mm-hmm.
do. All are aimed at removing your negative energy within you and to replace it with positive energy. And of course, in return, be happy. Like I said, it's your birthright to be happy. You don't
Mm.
have to practice all the rituals today or tomorrow itself. Use it, keep it with you when necessary. When you don't have any issue, you don't have to practice them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And when you practice them, please practice with faith and respect and with like minded people. Do not share with non like minded people because they may talk trash. And this is another concern of mine. Try to
Mm,
avoid people who talk trash or talk anything negative, you know.
mm,
Always
mm,
be surrounded with positive people,
mm,
people who inspire you, people
mm,
who make you cheerful. And remember, this secret about this energy when I'm talking about is when you are infused with the powerful body, mind, and soul balance and
mhm,
energy, you will become, in quotes, sometimes lonely. Why?
mhm,
Because the people that you attract will be only positive people. The negative people will just avoid you. And
mm,
sometimes it can even be your relatives, your siblings,
mm,
and that can be hurtful. But you be mindful, I'm saying, that this
mhm,
is the impact of being positive simply because you are in a positive tone, your whole body, mind, and spirit, they are not in the same frequency. So
mm,
sometimes you'll find there's a clash. They'll say you're arrogant, you're snobbish, whatever they'll say.
mm.
But this is the end result of my experience I've seen. This is the end result that will outcome of being
And
positive.
and I believe, doctor, what you have practiced is you respect their decision as well. At the
Yes,
same time, you honor your own growth as well. Yeah, doctor.
correct, correct.
Yes.
And at this current moment, I think my last take would be get vaccinated, protect yourself. That is
So,
very
doctor,
important.
have you been vaccinated, doctor?
Yes, I've done my first dose, and my next dose is next week.
Uh huh.
And I'm looking forward.
Uh
Whatever
huh.
brand it is, I'll take it because I think I'm more interested in protecting myself
Mm,
so that I'm safe to go out and also be in that space that is safe to be around. And we
mm.
must all cooperate and make sure our country is safe eventually
Yes. Yes.
from and free from this health virus.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I believe, you know what, for all the audience who are thinking whether should I or should I not, I guess the best thing is go back to silence and just follow what your heart is telling you. If you feel like to do it, go ahead. If you feel like not to, it's also okay. Wait for the time that your body feel is right. And when you go into silence, definitely you will have your answer. Because like what doctor shared, all your answer is inside ourselves. Yeah, doctor. But doctor,
Yeah.
speaking of silence, I know I've asked you for the last takeaway, but you have permit me to extend it longer. We have a question here from the floor. Doctor, you spoke about silence. Isn't silence a sign of depression and anxiety disorder? How do you convert silence into something that is useful and beneficial to humanity? This is from Rasami Kangaharan. Yes.
When I said silence, it's not
Mm,
in depression or in on a withdrawal situation here. I
mm.
taking silence meaning you complete silence, blank your mind. You shouldn't have thoughts. Just sit down, just focus on your breath. You don't have to think about. I'm not talking about anything that's affecting you. You go into silence because you want a break. All right. This requires practice. Sometimes you need a master to guide you into silence. Yeah. So you just go sit in your favorite corner, first of all, find a space. If it's in
Mhm.
your house, I would recommend the northeast corner, which is a very powerful corner where the
Northeast corner.
northeast corner of your property is where the first energy or the first subtle energy that flows into your property is in the northeast. Sit in the northeast corner of your property, face
Mhm.
towards the east in silence. You don't have to think. Please remember, probably take a good shower and wipe out all your thoughts also. And you
Mhm.
just want to relax and breathe. That's what I meant by
Mm.
silence. Once you are in silence, then you go within. Then you'll find that in that process, you will see your inner voice talking and giving you answers or messages. Or sometimes in silence, tears will flow. Sometimes like in regret, sometimes in happiness, sometimes in joy.
Emotions will flow.
Yes, that will
Whether
be very
whether we deem
natural.
it as yeah, whether we deem it positive or negative, definitely emotions will flow,
Yeah.
right? Doctor, is that what you're
Yes,
trying
yes,
to
yes.
to just share and
Correct.
highlight to the audience and just
Yes,
allow the emotions to flow during that silence?
correct. It requires practice. It
Mm,
requires some days. Try it
mm,
out. There are many books also written on this, the power of silence. Yeah,
mhm, mhm.
you can practice that.
Mm,
And
mm, mm.
before I like to sum up, I think one of the most powerful quote which I also write and practice and read up every day is to be happy in life, you need to forget two things in life: the good you do to others and the bad others do to you.
Wow.
Simple as that. You will remain
To be
happy for
happy in life, you need to forget two things: the
the good
good
you do to
that you do to others and
others
the bad
and
that others
others do to you.
did to you.
Simple.
Wow.
You will never be affected. Simple.
I'm
Try
just
that.
gone into speechless for a while because it's simple, but it take practice.
Yeah, it's very powerful. You write it, read it, remind yourself, register it in your head. I think nothing. One of the biggest wall in our life to climb is the wall that we built in our mind.
Mm,
If we can remove that wall, everything is possible. It's not impossible.
mm.
It can be difficult. The difficulty is simply to tell us a message that we need to work extra harder. That's all. But it's achievable. Don't give up. Work harder. You achieve it. So practice these things. Yeah. I've shared with you the visualization, the affirmations, the therapies. I'm sure
Mm.
this subject matter is an ocean. I
Yeah.
can't complete in 1 hour. I only can go to subject matter of current situation.
Yes. Yes.
Person, not to be overwhelmed too much about this. Yeah. Take what is required, the dosage that you require right now.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm.
That's what I've shared,
So,
Christina.
yes, thank you, Doctor. And you know what? And I wish to share with all the audience as well. If you want to know more tips that Doctor have shared on Body Mind Soul magazine, volume number 27, adapting happily to a rapid changing world, definitely is something that is very current to us. You can join Body Mind Soul community and just download volume number 27. Joining is free, reading is free. So the link is being flashed on our comments also. Just click the link, register, join Body Mind Soul community, and can read Dr. T.Selva's article right away. Especially this, I remind everyone, is on volume 27, and all the quotes that we have been flashing is actually written, and we pull it out from doctor's article or written on volume 27. And you know what, doctor, there are a lot of comments over here is saying, it's pleasure to see you. Been your fan since 2004. Wish you could would do more of this talk in near future. Yeah, so I also wish doctor will do more talks with Body Mind Soul platform as well. Yeah.
God willing.
It's really a
Sure.
pleasure to have you, Doctor. You have shared with us so much of tips, whether it's ancient wisdom tips or it's your real life tips. We have also viewers here. It has indeed very refreshing event and gives a whole new dimension to the current situation that we are in. We have another one, very good talk, Doctor, and very refreshing after a long time. Also spot on during this period. Hope you can do it more often. Best regards from Ramalingan. We have over here Vivian. Thank you, Doctor. This is a great session. Thoroughly enjoyed all advice and tips. Have a great weekend. Oh, Jaspal, to Body, Mind, Soul. Hope there will be more of Dr. Selva's wise inspiration and wisdom. Good news to you, Jaspal.
Thank you.
Doctor has been contributing articles on Body, Mind, Soul magazine. So, in fact, the latest volume, volume 29, Doctor have written a piece entitled "You Get What You Give." Yeah, I remember the title correctly. You get what
Yeah.
you give. Okay. So yeah, just join our Body Mind Soul community, and also remember to also here, yeah, Doctor, the comments just keep coming. Doctor, please do more of this talk. At least our mind is free now. And we have love
Thank
your
you.
work, Doctor. Thank you for your time and wisdom. Yes, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for joining us as well. And for those, if you wish to connect with Doctor as well, let me see where it is. Yeah, so you can contact Doctor directly at Dr. T.Selvas, gmail.com, or just follow his page on the Vastu Sastra tips. Yeah, you can also find where Doctor is as well. At the same time, you know what? Just follow us and like our page, Body Mind Soul Magazine, on Facebook, as well as subscribe YouTube channels on Body Mind Soul Magazine, because we do this positive live talk. We will call it Body Mind Soul Live Talk Show, with one aim to impact lives positively. Doctor, thank you very much for sharing all the tips, and I really enjoyed myself while talking to you, and also having my cup of coffee from Brew with Plant. It's a vegan coffee. Thank you to our sponsor from Brew with Plant as well, our beverage sponsor. And yeah, so let me just
Thank you,
yeah,
Christina.
so yes, thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Namaste. Thank you, Christina.
namaste to everyone. And the comment just can't stop flowing in. Doctor, I can't let you go. It was a pleasure listening to you both. So grateful. Thank you, Dr. Master Selva and Body Mind Soul and Christina. Wow, thank you, Sulian. Do follow us and sign up Body Mind Soul community. Thank you. And heart shape to you, Sam. Doctor, you're always being Doctor, you're always being admired for your great work. Okay. So
Thank you.
thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I would like to say thank you to Brew with Plant Coffee for sharing with us this beautiful afternoon. And Dr. T.Selva, really an honor to have you.
Thank you.
And you have spread a lot of laughter for me personally. All your tips is a great reminder. It's easily practiced at home. Nothing expensive. In fact, you always remind me, Christina, just go back to basic. We just start from basic and just practice from there. So I hope all the tips that all of us have listened or even watch it afterwards, write it down, put it inside your pocket whenever you need it, just pull it out and just try it yourself. With that, have a good weekend to you, Doctor, and to
Thank
all
you.
the viewers
Thank
over
you.
here. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend, and it's time to say goodbye. And we hope to see Doctor again very, very soon. And thank you to all the viewers for joining us this afternoon. Goodbye to all of you, and thank you for following Body Mind Soul magazine. Bye bye, bye,
Bye bye. Thank you.
Doctor.
Bye bye.